Shinobi series started its existence back in 1987 on arcade machines. It was one of the Sega's flagship IPs and saw 13 releases in total for various consoles. Shinobi Legions or Shinobi X in Europe was the 9th installment released for Sega Saturn in 1995. It was developed by Sega and Toho Software and published by Sega in Japan and Europe and by Vic Tokai in North America. This game is a 2D side-scrolling hack-and-slash platformer. The main character is a ninja called Sho, I hope I pronounced it correctly, who needs to save his sister Aya from their evil brother Kazuma. The story is told through FMV cutscenes and there are 9 levels in total to complete the game. Sega Saturn magazine gave it a 3 out of 5, saying that it plays well, but fails to make any real use of Saturn's capabilities. I recommend to check the options before starting the game, because you can choose how many shurikens you will have in the beginning. It can go from 0 to 99, but more importantly you can set the difficulty level, which is the thing that bothered me the most during my playtime. I don't know how many times I have already mentioned that some games has the difficulty level set too high, but I have to mention it again. I played on easy and it was still damn hard to complete it. Prepare to die a lot here. There are bomb traps waiting for you after you kill the enemies, difficult jumps you have to make, or boss fights that will test your patience. However, the game is still fun and sort of addictive, because even though I died like 20 times during one level, I still wanted to finish it no matter how frustrated I was. Gameplay mainly consists of jumping, slashing enemies with your katana, or throwing shurikens at them. Very cool mechanics I liked about using your weapons were the hidden small tricks. For example, if you run and then press the hit button, you will perform stronger move with your katana. Or while doing double jump, you press the button for throwing shurikens, you will throw more of them in one go and in different directions. When you kill enemies, they sometimes leave a bomb to explode for you, as I mentioned earlier. The environment is partly destructible, which is something I like in video games. If you hit some objects, they will leave a water drop. When you collect 10 of them, you will get an extra life, so it is worth to look for them and pick them up. Speaking of items to pick up, there are golden circles which will increase your life bar, and you can also find some power-ups which will activate a very cool ghost samurai thing that will pop up behind you after every attack you perform. This can be very helpful during boss fights, because they get hit just by touching that thing and you have higher chances to win the battle. Although the graphics were quite criticized at the time, I find them very charming. There is a clear inspiration from Mortal Kombat series, where they use these digitized characters. Many games of that era were using it, but not a lot of them were able to make it nice. In Shinobi, they did it pretty well. It probably aged better than if it was in full 3D. FMVs are something that is usually super cringe or embarrassing, but here it is fine. It was fun to watch it, but not in a bad way, that it would be stupidly funny. It completes the story and you have a good understanding what is going on. Aya殿はすでに我らがアジトにお連れした。ご安心を。将はすぐに現れるはずだ。
この運鏡左鏡影の務めに寸分の誤りもございません。
Soundtrack is as typical as it can get for Sega. It is a mix of 19th tunes, arcade music and Japanese themes. I think it is fine, not the best, but not the worst by any means. Actors in the FMV cutscenes speak Japanese, which is a big plus. Each level has a different theme, so we can listen to it now. As I mentioned in the intro, this game has 9 levels with 9 boss fights. Some people on YouTube have walkthrough videos lasting only about an hour, which I find insane to do because how difficult it can be. Normally I think that it can take you about 5 to 6 hours to complete it. Overall I will give Shinobi Legions a 7 out of 10. Fun side-scrolling action platformer, but the difficulty really pisses me off. If it was a bit more forgiving, I would give even higher score. The cover arts are different for NTSC and PAL regions. Both of them are nice, showing our ninja hero in different poses. On my Sega tier list, it will take the second place for now, right after the House of the Dead. Shinobi Legions is not a cheap game to get. On eBay the price usually starts at around $60, and that is only for Japanese versions. European and North American versions are even more expensive. I hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, you can give a like, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to receive retro gaming reviews every week. That is all from me for today, and thank you all so much for watching.